Augmented Reality Lesson 3 Visual Effects lesson walkthrough. So we're going to look at flipping the camera and video transparency. So we've learned the turn on video, but we can turn the video on and flip it so that your face is facing the opposite direction. So it looks like you're looking in a different direction if your head is turned. So let's look at how those work. So this is regular video. Here's flip video. See, it's the other way. Okay, so it flips you around. Flips your whole body. Shows a mirror image of it. Click on this little blue dude to get out of here. And then video transparency is how transparent the video is going to be. So it can be anywhere between 0 and 100 transparency. 0 transparency means that you can't see through it at all, and 100 transparency is obviously the opposite of that. So let's look at this video transparency. 0 transparency, there's no see-through. You can see all of me, so you see no background if there was a background in here. So that's the background. Now watch. If we slide it around, it's different levels of it. 50% is a pretty good transparency to be able to see me and the little guy here on the screen, and the backdrop if I had a picture in there. So 100% you can't see me at all. 0% you can't see the background at all. Okay, click on the blue guy to get out of here. So let's try these blocks out. We're going to do a dance party. Yay. So we're going to set partial transparency so we can see me and the stage. So we're going to say when video starts, we're going to turn the video on. We can wait 1 second, I guess, or 2 seconds. I don't know why they want us to do that. And set transparency to 50. Now, what I didn't do was flip my transparency after, or flip my video after. So you want to set your transparency to 50%. Oops. Turn on your video first. Set transparency to 50%. Wait 2 seconds. I think it's 2. It might actually be 6, but let's see what they do. And then we want to turn video on flipped. Let's try that. Oh, too fast. Six seconds? I have to mess with that transparency now, though. It's going to give me this. Oh, it didn't care, I guess. I should have been able to see the stage. I did not do any dance moves, sorry. All right, so we're going to create a music video with tunes and locations from all over the world. A lot of the code's been done already. So we're going to turn the camera on, set its transparency, and then loop through some multiple backgrounds, playing a song that matches each background. And again, most of this has been done for you. So what we're going to do, I'm going to get this out of here. This is what it looks like for you. We're going to say on start, we're going to turn our video on, and we're going to set that video transparency to 50%. Now, we're going to play music forever in the background. And wait 5 seconds. And notice how it has a background number in it. The background number is going to match up with the song numbers. So that's how it's going to know to flip through those. We're not doing that code. They have it for you. But we're going to wait 5 seconds, and then it'll flip backgrounds, and it'll flip into a different song. So the next thing we need to do after that 5 seconds is switch to a new background, stop the sound that's currently playing, and wait just a fraction of a second. Now, with that code in there, it will, and you won't be able to hear my sound right now, but when I play this, it will have different music with a different background, and if you want, you can dance with it if you want to, but it has different music that matches each of the backgrounds as it goes all the way through it. So you should hear some jungle type music. And obviously, everything should match. If you look in the stage, there's all these options. There's a jungle, city, western, beach, stage, and a castle one. So all of those match up. Now, we're going to program a dance game. So you're going to wave your hands behind buttons in time with the beat. And it says, but watch, because your camera's going to flip and you're not going to know which hand to use. It gets really confusing. So I'm going to pull all my code out of here from when I did it last time. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to start by turning the video on, setting the transparency to 50, and playing space music in the background. Now, you're going to check to see when there's movement behind the costume, and its costume is number 2. We're going to turn the video on and say next costume and broadcast add to score. So what it does is it looks to see that there's motion behind, but that button has to be active at that time. So if it's not on, then it's not going to work. And you get a point if you do it right. Next, you're doing this for the red button too, which I've already done all this code, sorry. Pull this over, it's the same thing. This one turns the video on flip though, so this one's going to go backwards. Your hand's going to be on the opposite side for you when you do this one. Now your game should be ready to go. So when you're playing it, you wait for the button to light up and then you put your hand behind it to get a point, and then some of them flip. I think it'd be fun to, oh, see, you're you're opposite, but I got 34. Now my hand's this one, 5. The teal one, I think, is the one that flips you, or it did that. Yeah, there it goes. So now I have to think of using my opposite hand. I can't tell if that's on or not. Yeah, it was. I think it's this one. Oh, it was teal. Ooh, oh, opposite. And I flipped. Okay, so that's how you go through the game, and it keeps flipping you. It's fun. It's a little patience to try to get through and really think about which hand you're using while you're playing that game. And then there's the quiz at the end. That's it for lesson 3.